Hey all, Jan and I are here to talk to you about our latest program. I guess you could call it a program. It's really a one-shot deal. We're very excited about this because typically what we do this time of year is we do our refresh class, and refresh is usually 8 classes. You know, sometimes we've even added extra bonuses to it because it goes and goes and goes. And the beauty of it is that it's looking forward. It's looking forward at where you want to be in 3 years, where you're going. And what we want to do is kind of reflect on where we've been at the same time, because this is our 3rd year doing it. So we thought this would be interesting to do. Where were we 2020? Where were we 2021? Where will we be? Where were we in 2022? And where will we be in 2023? I don't even know where I am right now. But anyway, that's just taking us through, and we're going back and looking, and we're going forward. So we decided to do this because we wanted to stick with the refresh theme, even though it's a one-time deal. It'll be 2.5 hours, so it'll be pretty lengthy, and we'll go very deep because, you know, we always do. But it's also going to reflect the same acronyms that we've always used for our classes, and that is your life, L-I-F-E. So we decided living in motion, incandescently, fulfilled, and effervescence. So I'm going to turn this over to Jan to talk a little bit more about the meaning, the dynamic meaning behind 2023.
Yeah. Okay. So if we look at 2023 as a 7-year, so 7 spirituality, right before the number 8, which for me, I look at 8 as transformation, right? But also 6, right? Coming out of the 6. And so that's what Jennifer, what we're going to be working through and making it clearer so that we can go into the year 7, right? With clarity, with a lot of clarity, right? Your spirituality. And my feeling is that it's going to hit us in a lot of ways. A lot of us have been waiting for things to happen. When is it going to happen? Well, a lot of it is up to us, but, and it is up to us, but we're walking into that space now where we're where we need to be mentally. And some of us physically, even though you may not be in a good physical space, we are where you need to be. You are where you need to be physically, right? And mentally, right? To move forward and going to that in 7 year and really anchor that in. So with that said, the date that we're having it on, Jennifer, has a lot of significance, right?
Right.
So it's going to be on November 20th, 2022, right? So 11, a master number, November, right? 2, but in partnership with who? With yourself, with partnership with yourself. Yeah. And this is all about you, right? And moving forward into that. Now, and we're going to take you on a train ride. That's the railroad tracks, right? Chugga, chugga, chugga. And this is they're telling me to do it, right? So it's kind of like chugging along, chug, 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 toot, toot, chug, 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 right? So it's going through those years and literally taking you through those years. And now that we're coming up to 2023, what is that lever? What lever are you going to pull? What track are you going to go on? Right? Are you going to go left, right? Stay on your same track? Or do you just need to do that like A track, B track, C track, or maybe the in between A and B track, right? Or the middle track and the A track, right? So we're gonna go through like several meditations and exercises in order for you to become clearer on where you want to get to, how, and some of it is how you want to get there. Not a lot of it, right? Because we can't dictate how we get there. Spirit will bring in the best way of how to get us there. Yeah. So
and what we really liked about the train, when we were talking, I thought it was pretty funny because Jan said, I'm going to be what'd you say, a bullet train? And I said, I feel
Oh,
like I'm the locomotive. So, I mean, it's another, we're put in play on this, but this is what we do. So it's deciding the path, determining the lever you're going to pull for which switch are you going to pull? And it's all about that. It's all about taking the action. And that's what we want to be able to look at going forward. If you've been with us on these last 3 years of refresh, this is going to just catapult you into the next year.
yeah. Now, with that said, though, this is not about making a resolution.
No.
Resolutions don't work. I don't care. It doesn't. But it is making a decision and stepping into that decision.
And looking back, because this is the other thing that I've noticed when we're together in these things, we say, oh, I'm stuck. I'm not moving. You have moved forward. You have moved forward. There have been gains, but what is it going to take to get you to that switch, to really pull the switch?
Well, yeah, let me just say this. So no motion is motion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you going to stay in that? Or are you going to board the next train and buy that ticket and decide where you're going to go? And even if you're on a train already, you can pull a lever and say, whoa, Nelly, I want to go this way.
Well, and there's the track that goes this way, the track that goes this way. And there's that one that's for the runaway train that really doesn't go anywhere. We just want to get you back on the track.
Well, it does go somewhere. It goes up that hill and it's a very hard hill. I mean, very steep hill, right?
Yeah.
That it stops you. It literally stops you. A lot of us have been on that, right? Or are on that. And so now we're going backwards, seemingly going backwards. And we are, right? Yeah. Because we got to get back to where we were to start moving forward to where we need to, where we want to.
Living in motion. This is where we came up with living in motion. Yeah.
Yeah.
So November 20th of 22.
Yeah.
We're looking at the 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be a very minimal cost. The name of the class is Whish, by the way. It's called WHISH. Whish.
Oh God.
It's the speed.
2023.
You had the chugga chugga. I have the whish. And at the same time, wishing for the new year.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna post some information, I guess, right below this Zoom, and we'll also be posting a flyer up where you can get more information.
With the registrations, of course.
Yep, and it'll be on our website as well. All right. So if you have any questions, I guess reach out to us. And on Facebook, or you can message us. Okay. Yeah. In the meantime, if we don't see you before then, have a great rest of the year because it's almost done.
Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost at 2023.
Yep, we are. Yep. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Reach out if you have any questions. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.